One of the decks that I'm sure you're most excited for is, of course, Tumblr Sexyman, finally being added to the one and only Dear Days. Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at Welstra, the one and only Blitz CEO, which everyone loves, everyone is obsessed with, of course. And this deck was really good during this time in the TCG, during set 9 in Japan and in English too, because one of the best decks in the format was basically Jet. And Jet was feeling pretty pressured by Welstra retiring their rears and downpowering them and kind of like multi-attacking all the time too. So Welstra was a really good match into that meta. But since the first time that we're featuring this deck, let's actually give you like a more detailed breakdown of how it works. So Welstra uses the operate mechanic. So operate literally means you activate its operate ability. So Welstra says when he attacks a Vanguard, you choose a product from your order zone and operate it. Products are just a type of order. And whenever you operate a product, this unit gets +5 candle of turn. So what is a product? I'll give you an example with Lubeltal. So Lubeltal is a set order that is also a product, you can see here. And it says, when you put into the order zone, if you have a Vanguard's Blitz in its card name, you draw a card and soul charge 1. So all of your, Vanguards in this deck are Blitzes. But basically this lets you draw cards, so you're not losing cards from hand from setting this. And also generates soul, which is really good for the reason that you get to soul blast a lot in this deck, and this refunding you soul is really good. But the operate ability is this. When this card is operated, so like by the ability of Welstra, if it's in your main phase, you look at top 5 cards of your deck and you call one of them that is a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard. But if it's in your battle phase that you operate it, you draw a card instead. So in the main phase, you get this like selective superior call. If it's in the battle phase, you get to draw a card. So it pluses no matter what. So that's how operate works. You basically just target one of your orders that is a product, which says, here, and you get to do that effect that it says on the card. Other examples include, we're running 1 copy of the Eingarten. Eingarten is a grade 1 product that is a kennel, it's a little doggo. So it says when this card is put from hand or order zone into drop during your turn, you put it into order zone or soul. So if you discard it for ride deck, it will immediately go to the order zone, and then the ride line lets you kind of like change it into other cards. So basically every time it would go to drop from either hand or order zone, it goes either to soul or to drop, either to soul or to order zone, and you want to use both of those throughout the game. But you can also operate this little guy to call him as a 10k power normal unit with boost to an open rearguard circle, and he goes back to the order zone at the end of the turn. So he's like a little doggo that leaves the kennel for a turn and then goes back to sleep. So it's a very cute card. I like it a lot. But the rest of the ride line, of course, we have Wharton, our grade 0, and the grade 1 is Strazer. So, wow, I said that very Dutch. Strazer. So when he's rode upon, you search your deck for or hand for up to 1 grade 1 product card, put into your order zone, and if you search your deck, you shuffle your deck, and if you put from your hand, you draw a card. So even if you draw into the grade 1 product, you can still set it from hand, but I like to just kind of ditch it for the ride deck instead, because it goes into the order zone, and so like you're kind of still making the same amount of card advantage in the long run. Then we have the grade 2, who is Uber. So Uber says, you soul blast 1 and just operate a product in your order zone. So turn 2, you set the grade 2 one, and then you soul blast 1 to look at top 5 and call something. So that's really good. Soul blast 1 to call something out of top 5 on turn 2 is really nice, especially in this format. And when you ride over him, you get to choose a product from your order zone and put it to the drop, such as the Doggo Kennel. And then you search your hand or deck for a grade 2 product, such as the one I just showed you, put into your order zone, and if you search your deck, you shuffle your deck. And if you put it from hand, you draw a card. So it's the exact same thing. So you can then immediately put this into the drop, and then when it's put to drop, it goes to the soul. So you generate a soul for some of the other effects we're going to be using. But we actually run 1 more grade 2 product, which is the Freischütz. So Freischütz is the fortress that when it's operated, you choose an opponent's front row rearguard and retire it. And if you didn't retire, then you give your opponent's Vanguard minus 5k for the turn. So it's pretty cool because it gets to do that retire. But we mostly played for that second effect, which is in the order zone. When your grade 3 rides from a grade 3, you can put him to the drop to search your deck for or hand for Freischütz maximum and put into the order zone. And if you put it from hand, you draw a card. So this is the unupgraded version. And then there's the upgraded version, which is Freischütz maximum, which you play 4 copies of. Freischütz maximum says you cannot play this card. So you cannot play it from hand. It has to be played by an effect, such as the Freischütz, but we have a really cool card in set 9 that lets us play it instead. So this card is the best of the products. He says, when operated, you retire an opponent's rearguard, you give your opponent's Vanguard minus 5k until end of turn, and then you can also counterblast 1 and return a rear to hand to call him as a 23k and 1 crit normal unit to an open rearguard circle, so the circle that you bounced the rearguard from. And then he goes back to orders on the end of the turn. So it's like a fortress, it just like moves onto the field, fires off a beam, and goes back. So it's very good. But I'm thinking, like, how do I play this card, right? It's only through this. Why would you play 4 copies? Well, that's because of the amazing card that is Freiheit. Freiheit says, when he's placed on rearguard circle, if your order zone is a set order, you can almost discard 1. So you search your deck for a card that's the same name as your Vanguard, so a Persona Ride on turn 3, or for a product card, reveal and put it to your hand and shuffle your deck. If your Vanguard is a Welstra though, you can choose a product card from your hand and put it into the order zone. This does not count as playing a card. It's just putting it. So this bypasses the restriction of Freiheit's maximum and puts it directly into the order zone, and you get to use it. And what's more is that every time you attack a Vanguard, if your Vanguard's a Welstra, you Soul Blast 2, choose a product from your order zone and operate it. This is what we need the soul for. We're using like 4 soul per turn in this deck because we want to use this guy twice. He's really good. He's really, really good. So, you know, we have all these orders and we're trying to, like, if we can play 4 Lubiltals in a game, we're chillin'. We're big chillin'. So we need ways to help find them too, right? We have Versatile Assembler for that, who just got added to English 2. He says basically when you call him, Soul Blast 1 like a top 7 for an order added to your hand. So a set order rather. So it's already pretty good, helps us to find the grade 2s, which is nice, and the grade 3s if we need them. But when you call something by an effect, he also gets boost as a grade 2. So when you call this out by its own effect, you can actually have Versatile Assembler be a booster for it, which is really nice. Or when you do top 5 call 1 from Lubiltal, you can also proc his boost too. So 3 copies is fine because we don't use that search ability as much. Instead, we're playing 2 copies of Iskra, who says if you didn't operate a product this turn, you can CB1 and rest her to choose a product from your order zone and operate it. So we always want to operate with her first, and then with a Freiheit, and then with a Vanguard. So that way we get the maximum amount of advantage in 1 turn. And of course, we're counterblasting a bunch, right? Because this thing eats CB, this thing eats CB, right? So there's quite a lot of counterblast in the deck. We're going to need that Bubble Mine, because he not just provides us with countercharge, but also with a soul. So of course, Bubble Mine serves a lot of purpose in this deck. So that's basically what the list is. It's overall really good. We're running an 8 crit 3 draw lineup as well for our triggers. And so I think, you know, I can keep explaining and sitting here and talking about this deck, but you'll probably get the most out of watching this deck in-game. Is this going to be Zorgan time? Oh, going first with Welstra is kind of rare. I think we can put 1 Bubble Mine back here. As long as we have Lubiltal, it's good. Yeah, making you went to a store the other day and every single person was playing Vanguard. Let's go, dude. I'm telling you, man. You're missing out. Oh, wait. If we ditch Eingarten... Oh, we actually opened it, huh? I guess that's why people play 2. That's why people play 2, is just because you see this and you cry. Yeah, I guess we ditched this, because he goes back. We can put him in the order zone now. And then... Oh, I guess this also searches for hand, right? And then that draws a card, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Like, we'd be losing a card from hand, but instead we didn't, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I'd have ditched this draw. So it kind of works out. But I'm happy to hear that. Was that in Singapore? Vanguard's pretty huge in Singapore. Alright. This actually is Zorga. It's not Zorga masks yet, though. Oh, Singapore? Okay, that's not too surprising then. It do be pretty big there. Oh, that's pretty good. We have CB now to use for her. We can get operating. I didn't want to block this just because of that, so... No! The more of him we have, the better. The more of this one we have, the better. Oh, there goes my assembler. Not the end of the world. No, don't draw the OT! But I saw, I think it was Chang that tweeted the other day, where he was like, yeah, okay, I mean, you can search. No targets! Yay, yummy. Awesome. I think it was Chang who said the other day where it was like, they've been keeping OT in Mulligan, and it's just been helping because it's just an extra PG. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of valid. Alright, let's use this girl. We can operate once off of her effect. Pretty good. Kado! This gets us a top 5 call. Drawing the OT sucks. No, that's the point. It doesn't. That's the point, that it doesn't have to suck. We can call it Freiheit, I guess. I'll call him to the empty one. We don't need to use him though, I think. Yeah, let's save that for later. And then let's use this effect, Soul Blast 1. And now we can do another top 5. It's really nice. Just get to like, ooh, Assembler. Pretty good. Let's call out Assembler. We've got a pretty wide board out here. And now we can use the Soul Blast 1 here. If we find another grade 2 order, that's really nice. Hey, we got it for next turn now. Awesome. But I should still find next turn. Fine. Sweet. That's a good turn. That is a good turn. You can call Bubble Mine. Playing in Zorga, so we don't have to worry about everything else. There are some matchups where I'm happy to see the OT in hand. Yeah. This is your average Welstra turn 2. It's pretty good. Hey, no defensive too. And our last column actually gets over defensive too, so it's pretty nice. Pretty good. Drawing OT with the Morphonica grade 1 song. Oops. Let me reveal the top card of my deck. Oh, it's the Overtrigger. I guess I cry. Nice. Good turn, good turn. We do be Welstra-ing. We do be CEOing all over our opponent. Oh yeah, 28. And this should be confirmed damage to face. So now for next turn we have 2 souls, so we can use a Freiheit to operate once. So that's also nice. We don't have to operate too many times, I guess, with the Freischütz maximum, because we probably won't have that many things to retire on our opponent's side of the board because they're playing, you know, Zorga. So here we can actually intercept with this. We'll get to bash with this. We can bounce it back to hand too. It's pretty nice. For the power level of set 9, this is war crime level. Damn. Yeah, I'm used to my set 13 format. Like, doing this kind of turn 2 aggro is pretty normal. Whoa, they're doing Twin Drive on turn 2. Jesus. They're trying to sack. They're sacking. Oh god. They're going face. They're going face. Oh my god. Trying to hit the double crit. You know I had to double it. Damn, blank. That's sad. That's pretty unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, Freiheit coming in. We like it. Now we can search out our last Lubeltal. Alright, let's go into Welstra. I want to overcall this Freiheit. Oh, but actually, I guess we don't need this Freiheit. We can, no, we will need it later. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be greedy here. Whip. Alright, Uber Eats? Put the dog to the drop zone, bro. You know what? They put the dog down, bro. What's going on? I guess I can search out the other Freischütz, but I prefer to search this out for now. What are we resolving first? We're gonna resolve the draw first. Draw on Soul Charge. And then the Eingatten. The Eingatten! What's the Soul? The Soul. And then I said another one. Lubeltal! No, god, the Freischütz maximum. I could be uber greedy. No, but then I only have 1 CB, never mind. We're gonna just draw cards. We're gonna just draw cards, bros. I think we're gonna just draw cards, bros. Let's see what we can call off of this. See what we can call. Top 5 for a Bobble Mine. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Assembler will get boost, I guess. Sure. You can have your boost in the front row. I think this is pretty good for this turn. Like, I almost want to put up Fry Shit's maximum, but then we don't really have CB. We could if we bubble mine in a smart fashion. I could theoretically do it. It is possible. You know what? I think we're gonna... I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Goodbye! Oh, I could have called over Iskra, but I want to use Iskra next turn. It's fine. Yo, what's up, Lewis? Louis. Here we go, bros. Oh, dear. This is something else. This is something else. So we can swing with the Fry Hide and then bounce. Oh, excellent. We get to put him right down to a hittable level. Awesome. So this swings for 18 and it's still gonna ask for guard. I love it. I love it. We are going to operate. We are operating. So anyway, I started operating. Get in there. Get in there, bruh. Go down to 15. Get down, Mr. President. Get down. Excellent. That's right. Drop that guard, baby. Drop that guard. I'm swinging over these defensives. We swinging. Forget the card draw, bro. I have PGs. Man. This feels great. Feels great. I have 20 seconds left. Go, 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 go. I still have attacks to do. Still have attacks to do, bro. I gotta operate. Go. Elon Musk. Shut down the X servers. Do it. That's right, go down to 10K. It ain't over, bruh. It ain't over. 16 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh my god, I still have to process Bobble Mine and attack one more time. This is incredible. All while building up Soul and being able to reuse Fry Hide. This is what it's all about. OT. Come on. Go, go, go. 14 seconds. Hey, what's up, AK? 14 seconds! Crit again! Crit again! Good enough. We pushed to 4. Good enough. The laser beams. I like it. Get it twisted. That's right. They're hitting every single defensive. That's like the Leonor player yesterday at the end of my sub tournament when I was in finals. Bro, he hits actually every single defensive. You still have to guard this though. You still have to guard this. I don't care how many more defensives you're gonna check. Jesus Christ. Actually impressive. All right, that's it. 11 seconds, 11 milliseconds of time. Give me another card, thank you. We smacked them up a little bit. You know I had to smack them up. You know I had to smack them up. It's pretty good. Pretty good turn. We pushed up to 4 damage while going through 4 defensives on turn 2. Well, their turn 2, my turn 3. So that's pretty good. We get a little Grave Zorga action in here. Pretty nice. A little Grave Zorgin. Get absolutely Grave Zorged. Get Zorgraved. Whoa! That looks so grave. All the eyes on his body are so weird. Alright, I'm gonna get smacked up over here too. But it's only the rears that get crit. So I'm not in... And they don't have 4 attacks yet. Yeah, you got it, bro, you got it. You can do your drives. Zorga's still a 3 attack deck. Can't forget that. Alchemijic. That's right. Okay. It's a pretty big column. Probably gonna swing with Vanguard first though, right? That's usually what they do. Okay. Keep it up, bro. You keep on doing that. Oh, battle phase? Okay. You want to boost that? Okay. You got it. You got it, Chief. You can have my OT, actually. You can have my OT. I want to take the Vanguard swing. I want to show you what a defensive looks like. Oh, but what if he swings rear? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, what if we use all of our brain? Ooh, another roaming prison. And a draw trigger. Well, you've hit your third draw already here. Buddy? Oh yeah, triple check. Right. Well, it's more shieldless cards. Uh-oh, bald man alert, bald man alert. Why is his bald so huge? Whoa! Damn, okay. Pretty good animation. No, assembler. Goodbye. I think I just take this. So we don't get, like, damage denied anymore, I just take it. And we also make it so that they can't heal anymore. Just... It's not a multi-attack deck, so I'm not as afraid of this. It's pretty good! It's pretty good! We got Persona Ride, we got 6 Soul. So we can double Fry Hide easily. That being said, I don't have a second Fry Hide. I'd like to... I can technically... operate the top 5 first. Let's thin out the deck first, though. Should roleplay Taizo, that's right. It's me, your favorite role player. We could do double Freischütz, I guess, for the 5-punch. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for the 5-punch. They're already in 4. So what order do we do this in? If I can get a second... How much CB do I need? 2, right? Yeah, this works out perfectly. I mean, it uses up all my resources, but it works out. Let's go for the top 5 then. See if we can find another Freiheits. We don't. We find a Welstra though. And you know what? We can bounce that Welstra to hand. So if anything, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good turn, good turn, good turn. I likes it. I likes it. Yeah, we got hella swings now. This is really good. Alright, let's go battle phase. We can swing boosted here. We can swing boosted. Because the power's gonna go down. The power's gonna go down in the opponent's Vanguard, so it's pretty nice. We swing boosted and then we power them down a little bit. Nice. We are burning through our resources though. Ooh, no defensive. Huge. That's huge. That's huge. Alright, Soul Blast 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Kado. We can retire the back row here. We do have to select something to retire though. The only annoying part. Bounce the Persona. And then call this out. Your brain refuses to let you overcall anything. Down. And sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's the actual optimal play. Oh, Branchiate OT on top of all this would be beautiful. It would be simply perfect. Alright, you got it. No 15Ks in hands. That's a really huge info drop. It's a pretty huge info drop. Alright, let's get these 5 attacks. 5 attacks, baby! Kado. Power down to 3K. Power on down. Power on down. And bounce back. And call out. Double. Maximum. So good. So good. 38 on 3. It's pretty good. Basically 48 on 13. All right, you do have a PG. But do you have 3? I feel like you're gonna need 3 here. If I hit an OT, that'd be insane. Oh no, we drew OT this game, didn't we? Pretty sure we drew OT this game. But that's fine. Crit is good too. Crit's pretty good too. And Bolo Mine will be very important for next turn, so that's fine. We swing with bigger one here because we want them to use their PG if they have one here. Or I guess 33 is a 2-card guard, and then they'd still have to discard for a PG. Whereas here, if they 3-card card, they can 1-card PG. So we actually swing with this first. Oh no, they're in 3. Never mind, my numbers were off. If they PG, then it's okay. They just took the 1 crit attack. All right, that's GG's. 5 attack. 5 attack Welstra was too strong. 5 attack Welstra with the turbo aggressive turn 2 was too strong. Damn. Nice. I should have gotten more VP for that. I did so much that game, that should have given me some more. All right, and that has been Welstra. As you can see, we did a lot. We got through 4 defensives. We did so much aggro on turn 2. We did 5 attacks turn 3. Like, I think we basically got to show off the full power of Welstra in this one game, and I think it's pretty impressive to say the least, right? So I think, you know, you might be asking yourself, it's like, oh, why do you even play the 1 copy of Freischütz? It's kind of just like, if you really are, if you don't get your Freiheit, you basically have to search the Freischütz off of the ride line, but usually you try to gamble the top 5 to try and find it off the Lubeltal. But if you really brick, it's a nice kind of like insurance that if you persona ride, you always have your Freischütz maximum like by default. So that's pretty good. But if you like this video, please do give it a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And of course, if you want access to some bonus content and watch some modern decks be played from a first-person POV and learn along the way, and you know, see all the funny moments that happen while we're playing out these decks, consider becoming a YouTube channel member for some cool bonus content. And I'm planning to do some more stuff in the future as well, on top of the current games that I'm doing too. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.